It's time for our first Artifex Mundi release of 2018. This one is about a detective with a preposterous accent, more on that later, who gets wrapped up in a dangerous game of intrigue when his former lover is murdered. And he's on a short list of suspects. That's right, we've exited the fantasy milieu, which means there's no time for alchemy in this game. Fox, the main character, has too many people to punch. But what about the hidden object criteria? It's not too bad. While there are a few preposterously cluttered locations, the game by and large restricts itself to having the player looking for items in trash heaps, storage closets, or, in one truly strange case, amongst a pile of refuse that someone has nailed a carpet over. Some people go to any lengths to avoid cleaning, I guess. The scenes themselves are certainly on the easy side, but each one is extremely well drawn, and I was quite impressed with how clean and well built they were, other than a sticker overlapping a horn at one point. It's basically all 12 one-screens this time. In one instance, Fox has to dress up in a costume to infiltrate a bank, but other than that assembly screen, players are going to spend their time going through lists of items to pick up so that they can just use one of them to solve a puzzle. While they aren't the most natural screens, the game certainly offers plenty of them. In the game's over 30 locations, nearly half have hidden object scenes, and none are repeated. This is one of the most briskly paced hidden object games I've ever encountered. The game is broken down into areas between 1 to 3 screens large, and the player always has a clear and concrete objective to accomplish in them. Play a poker game for information, crack a safe to find evidence, break into an office to confront a villain. Each step of the story involves the player using some items to unblock areas, doing a hidden object screen, solving a puzzle or playing a minigame, then moving on to the next area. It's extremely tightly structured, with no wandering or bloated inventory. I only ever had to carry one item into a new area just a couple of times. While the game can be beaten in under 2 hours, it's a thrilling ride with no dead ends or padding to frustrate players. Fox's accent.
Miss Barbara, I'm late. Please forgive me. I'd better call the police.
He speaks with a posh and mannered British voice, yet no one else around him appears to be from the UK in any way, shape, or form. Where is this game set? I think you should, not only because the half-hour-long bonus chapter is full of more solid hidden object scenes, but also because we find out more key details about Fox and the mystery of his accent. He was adopted while very young, and neither his father nor his 2 brothers sound anything like him. Seriously, what is going on with this? Noir Chronicles, Crime City is a short but sweet hidden object delight. Sure, there are some translation issues mudding up the dialogue, and occasionally Fox's lines will cut off during the final word of a sentence. But by and large, it's a wonderful experience. There's plenty of hidden objects to find, the large number of locations are beautifully rendered, and the puzzles are perfectly aimed at a casual level. It's the second best game I've played yet this year. This review is based on a copy of the game provided by the publisher. If you'd like to watch the playthrough that led to this review, just click on the rectangle that allows you to do that. See you back here for the next review, but until then, au revoir.